What's up, guys, and welcome back to Base TV. I'm Eric, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected and men stop simping. Without further ado, let's jump right in.
Why is it that if a man rejects a woman for dating, it's considered preference, but if a man rejects a woman for employment, it's considered sexism?
I guess it depends on how they go about it.
I think they're two very different situations and that they shouldn't be put in the same category, but if a man rejects you for they don't want to date you,
They don't want to date you.
that's their preference, like you said, like that's fine.
Well, in other words, why should somebody be forced to hire somebody if they aren't forced to date somebody?
Well, I think it all depends on qualification. Like if someone's not qualified for the job, it doesn't matter, male, female. But if they're hiring someone who's less qualified than you and they're male, then that's the problem. It's not, if they're not hiring you because you're not as qualified as a man, then I don't think that should be considered sexist.
Notice how they can't give a direct reply. These modern women won't run on logic.
Men saying, I've just decided altogether to avoid women, that it's better to be single, guys. They're almost like happy about the fact that they're gonna make the choice to avoid the entire gender of women because they have yet to actually resolve the war they have within themselves.
Modern men choose peace over drama, and these women can't bring them any peace.
Do you avoid the women that you're most interested in? The women who are beautiful, successful, mentally and emotionally stable, kind, amazing, funny women? Are you avoiding them because you're afraid that they will reject you? Because the likelihood is higher than if you settle for someone who's not that impressive. If you'd like to know how to end this cycle, learn more about mega dating in my free masterclass linked in my bio.
Men want to focus on goals, and women, well, hinder those goals with their attitude and delusional demands.
Fellas, never date activist, feminist, or Me Too movement women. Friend zone them, be their friends, and never spend your energy trying to argue or convince them to change. I'm not here to convince anybody what movement or what things should happen with the world, at least not right now. But when it comes to choosing a long-term partner, you want to choose someone who has more traditional conservative values. You don't want a headache. You don't want a woman that's asking you a million questions a day or bossing you around like they're the man.
Feminism doesn't lead to equality. It leads to female superiority. Getting in a relationship with a feminist is a divine punishment.
You want someone that is feminine, that lets you lead, and has more conservative traditional values. Dating a feminist or activist will ruin your life. And also avoid any woman who has slept with more than 5 men, because that imprints into their brain and it causes a higher chance of divorce and cheating. When you meet traditional, incredible women, usually are first generation Americans or just have really strong family values, it's like your life has been changed forever. You're like, wait, there's actually women that think like that.
Women like these are what lead to divorce. Unfortunately, he's describing 99% of modern women.
This comment was just too good not to respond to. I honestly think it is true that men nowadays are uninterested in the dating game. And they're most likely the good ones, which then leaves us ladies having bad experiences, and then we, in hand, want to get off the dating scene. So then we're both left screwed because all the good ones are out of the dating scene and aren't interested. When is this going to change, though? Maybe we all need to come back together and make it work?
This will only change when dating brings more reward than risk.
You need to ignore her, bro. Every time you're talking to a girl and she seems distant, she's taking a long time to reply to your text, or she's giving a vague excuse about why she can't hang out, you need to ignore her, because in those moments, what we usually do is we reach out more to reassure her that we're still interested, to let her know we're still down to hang out. But think about it. In this moment, for some reason, she's not sure what she wants to do. And if all you're doing is contacting her more and more and more, she's going to feel smothered. She's going to feel honestly disgusted by you, and she's going to be out. But if you ignore her and don't talk to her, don't text her for a week, you're going to be amazed at what happens next.
The fact that advice like this is posted and agreed with shows how evil these modern women are.
If you're not gonna, no.
Get off the show.
You're gonna pay me for partial. You're gonna pay me for as long
get
as
off
I've
the
been
show.
here. I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
Get off the show.
I'm not leaving until you pay me.
You're gonna have to handle it afterwards because you know how it is. You're not getting paid.
How
get off the
dare
show.
you say
You'll
that
get paid. I'll pay you.
And the N-word
Stop.
are even
You
close
can't
to
say
the
those
same.
words. You can't say those words.
They're not the same.
By the way, you signed an agreement.
How does this make you feel? I want to know.
This is the state of modern women. Asking the dark-skinned woman on the left if she was offended is just low.
I don't want to say this but I am. There's not really any like men these days. Like, you know what, like masculine men. When I'm talking about masculine, I don't mean like bulk dudes, like like dumb right now. I'm talking about like masculine men. Like, where are those guys? You know, like someone like my brother and my dad. They're
what makes a masculine?
Yeah, what do you
man?
want in a masculine man?
Like change a tire type.
It has nothing to do with looks. It's just a guy who can just like support you and like no jealousy. Just like, you know, it's not easy dating me, you know, because, you know, like I said, I'm kind of like an alpha, you know, so I got to meet someone who's more alpha than me.
So you want more alpha, you don't want a beta.
No,
because a lot of
absolutely
alpha homegirls that I have a little bit more of a beta boyfriend situation.
Because I have dated someone that was very, very a yes man, and it was very sweet, but then it gets boring.
These men don't want an alpha woman. They want peace. Sadly, modern women can't give them that.
Talk about separate but equal, but, you know, having even mentioned the Floyd Mayweather fight, they walked away with, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars at stake. You being at the height of your sport, maybe make what, $1 million at most per fight. Does that anger you, and what can we do to change that?
I don't like to talk about exactly how much money I make, but I'm extremely comfortable and happy.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. So
and you know, if I got to a point where I had almost 50 fights, I would probably be making close to the same amount of money that Floyd does. But at this point, I have 11. So I can't expect it to be exactly equal yet, I don't think. I have to put more time.
The fact that elite athletes don't care about their pay gap, but these feminists do? Anything to push an agenda, I guess.
Men of high value ignore women because a woman can be your biggest downfall. She could be your biggest downfall. She could be your biggest hater. She can be your biggest person that you think supports you, but she really don't support you. She can cause you the most stress in your life, bro. All because you put that woman first. You gotta put your purpose first. That's why you gotta ignore her, because her and hers and all of them, they always gonna be their badder ones. You want the badder ones? You gotta become the one. Put yourself first, so you can get all the better ones, so you can have what you want. You have to sacrifice now to get to the next level later in life. There is no instant gratification. This ain't GTA, this is real life. So ignore the rah-rah, ignore the women, man. They gonna come. Keep putting in that work.
See? Why have a partner who can take half your money and your kids just because of an argument?
You're gonna look for your ideal guy, okay? What age does your ideal guy have to be?
Like 20.
What's the maximum? Like
22.
It only goes up to 25. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Would you date a 25-year-old?
Probably not.
No? Okay. Well, at least that broadens the range a little bit for you. Can they be married or not?
No, thank you. Not married.
You can steal somebody.
No.
Feel guilty?
Yeah, very guilty.
And what race? White, black, or Asian?
White.
Minimum height?
Like 6 foot.
How tall are you?
5'9".
No, you're not. Shoulder to shoulder. You're like 5'10". I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'9".
Maybe I'm 5'8". I don't know. Shit.
I don't know.
I've been getting the measurements wrong all these years, yo.
One of these days.
Can they be obese?
I like a good dad bod.
But obese though.
Like not obese. Not extreme.
And what's the minimum income they have to make?
I don't know. Is it
Be honest,
crazy
be
to say
honest.
6 figures?
Bruh.
Yeah, I want a rich man.
All right.
6 figures at 22. The delusions of these modern women are crazy.
When you say 6 figures, what are we looking at? 100, 200, 300, 400,
We
500?
can look at the lower end. Like 100.
100?
Yeah.
You're happy with that?
Yeah, I don't know.
The probability of finding your man is 0.079%.
I'll find him one day.
Less than 1% of guys make up
I'll find
that.
him one day. It's gonna happen.
6 foot and 100K is like
It's out there.
extremely rare.
It's out there.
0.079%
Somewhere,
out there.
somewhere.
How do you feel about that? Would you like lower your standards a little bit, like maybe a little less money?
Maybe for the right guy.
The right guy?
Yeah.
0.079% can't be that shocking.
You could have a woman who's like a feminist And when she gets told, you know, that like, yeah, you got to pay him alimony, they're like, I'm sorry? What? Like, no, he's a man. He can work. Like, he can work. Men don't get alimony. And you're like, no, gender is a construct and sex is actually, you know, a construct socially. And you're a CFO of a company and he's a really cute long-haired musician. And they're like, yeah, no, I am not paying alimony. He's a man. He's got a strong back. Tell him to get a job. By the way, I've had men in that situation go, yeah, I'm not taking alimony.
Feminism until it doesn't benefit me.
What is the age range of your ideal man?
28.
23 to 28?
Yeah.
The race of your ideal man?
I don't have a type.
Minimum height?
I'm 6'3".
And minimum income?
Just depends what's on that fee.
6 figures a year, I'm guessing?
Yes, that's actually perfect.
The probability of you finding your ideal man is 0.075%.
Oh, so I'm one of a kind. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, buddy. You're the only one delusional enough to want a man who's 28, 6'3", and making 6 figures.
Rate yourself from 1 to 10 and then think of a celebrity that matches the rating that you give yourself.
I would rate myself an 8. I would say Big Lotto. I love Lotto. I think I say like a 7.5, 8 around there.
Name a celebrity that would match you.
Lauren London, I say.
Lauren London?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say I'm an 8.
Okay.
And the celebrity that would match me is
Hold
Tiana
up.
Taylor. There we go.
Okay. Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
So you're 8 and Tiana Taylor is an 8. Rate yourself 1 to 10.
Just looks?
Yeah.
I'm going to say a 10. Rihanna, boy, what?
Okay.
I think Rihanna, I like Rihanna. She a 10 to me.
Okay. Show of hands. Do you have in your DMs that you never replied to that looks halfway decent, but
The only 8 the first girl has is when she ate the menu. Her lookalike is Lizzo. Why do we give platforms to these women?
you're not giving them no time and attention?
4 hands better be up.
All 4 hands.
All.
Okay. So here's the truth. None of you ladies are a 10 or an 8 or anything close to that. The reality is a 5 is average. Because all you ladies are single. You do have good guys in your DM. But you choose not to reply to these guys because y'all all think y'all 8 and 10s.
And if y'all don't think so, then y'all the problem.
These modern day women need to be humbled. Calling them delusional is an understatement.
This is why modern women have unrealistic standards. The modern man has to be successful, compete against other men, become something, create some kind of value for himself, to then have the opportunity to then pick the kind of woman that he wants. The modern woman, her strategy is, I should just be picked because of who I am. I don't have to compete for no man. Men should compete for me. But the man that you want had to compete to be the man that you now like. So this is why this is completely unrealistic. You're not gonna get the man that you want, sweetheart, if you don't compete for him. You want a man that is 6 foot, 6 inches, 6 figures. That man is going to have his pickings with women. And if you're not ready to compete for him, you won't get that man. So accept that you're probably only gonna get what you settle for.
Social media made women delusional. We've got 3 out of 10s talking about wanting a man who only appears in fiction.
They're not going to do it. The whole point of it, is to try to jar you out of where it is that you mentally are at. It really isn't what you think it is. Just chill out. You're good. I promise. Look at me. I'm not going to fucking feed you bullshit. If I thought that you were the fucking scumbag of the universe, I would tell you, and I do think you're kind of a scumbag. But that aside, nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to do this to you.
I understand.
Joking.
I'm not emotional about thinking that that's going to happen.
Of course.
I get emotional because it's very easy for people to pick out.
Crying when losing an argument on a podcast you agreed to come on to? Only modern women can pull that off.
Certain elements of a personality out of context and then judge a person based on that. And
of course.
And I can take it. I can take it all day long with the I'm a and I
know,
useless,
but when it comes to the kids, yeah, I understand.
I'm not saying I'm a perfect mother, but I do a pretty damn good job with my kids.
Funny thing is, these aren't real tears. It's an example of classic female manipulation.
I think that we've gone wrong here, that women should prioritize family and children way above career, that they should try to find their husband before they're 25.
I think men should stop committing 98% of all violent crimes and stop spitting on the sidewalk.
Stop harassing and following and stalking, trafficking and unaliving people. Stop starting podcasts. Stop starting wars. Stop trying to marry literal children. Stop manspreading. Stop mansplaining. Stop making us feel uncomfortable. Stop using us as free therapy and just go to therapy. Stop trying to tell women what to do with our time and our bodies and telling us what our life goals need to be. You guys need our advice so much more than we need yours. You've got bad vibes, bad breath, and a bad track record. You need to just sit down. I only get paid for videos longer than 60 seconds, and I can't possibly respond to something Charlie Kirk said for free. So, okay, we're good. Bye.
Clear example of redirection. This woman doesn't have an answer, so she changes the topic.
How about quiet guys? You guys like quiet guys?
I love. Yeah. I mean, please default to that.
Okay.
The wallflower in the room who is more brooding. I mean, he could be the dumbest motherfucker on earth.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like, ooh, who's he? It's always the loudest guy in the room I am least attracted
Right.
to.
Me
too. Unless it's Bobby. But I just need that guy to be like, I'm going to stand back and observe. That's really attractive.
I think most dudes tend to self-sabotage themselves soon as they open their mouths. Most dudes, like, if you're attracted to a dude, they're starting at like 100, and as soon as they open their mouth, their score starts decreasing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that happens a lot with like a lot of my good-looking guy friends that are models and stuff. Like, they already have the girls at the grips at the parties.
Right.
They start talking, and then their score starts
That's
decreasing.
true. They can only go down.
They can
from
only
there.
go down, yeah.
These modern women are hypocritical. There's 100% chance she wouldn't talk to a quiet guy. There's a reason men like Andrew Tate are idealized.
We're gonna take a test, all right? We're gonna look for your ideal man. What age do you want your ideal man to be?
28.
What's the max?
30.
Can he be married?
No.
No married?
No.
What race? White, black, or Asian?
White.
Minimum height?
6'2".
6'2"?
Yeah.
You ever been with a tall guy before? No, never found a 6'2" guy before? You know why? Because it's rare.
Yes.
It's rare. Can he be obese?
No, not
obese. No obese? No?
No.
How much he can make minimum?
I mean, I don't care.
He could be broke? Nothing. $0.
I mean, not broke,
Okay,
but yeah.
so how much?
80.
80? The chances of you finding him is 0.16%. That's pretty low.
I mean, that's fine.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel like your standards are a little too high?
No.
You wouldn't lower your standards a little bit? Maybe a little shorter, make a little less money?
No, not
like
shorter,
me?
not
Like
shorter.
5'9", 5'8"?
No.
I'm too short?
Not admitting you're delusional at 0.17%? The ego of these modern women is crazy.
Feminism isn't actually about equality. It's about equality when it benefits us. It's really about women wanting special privileges and treatment at the expense of men often. And I think it's alive and well, sadly. I think life is easier if you're a girl, actually.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of
advantage.
benefits that men don't have. I'm not going to speak anything to race. I'm just talking about gender. We have no barriers today.
That ignores a lot that I'm a woman with a disability, so there's a lot stopping me that you don't have to think about.
Right. I'm talking about as a woman.
There are the barriers, right, that we constantly ignore that are very much systemic.
You said that there's like barriers. I want to know what barriers in the U.S. today as a woman.
Well, as a woman or as a woman of color?
Her reaction is priceless. These modern women don't care about the pay gap. They care about the victim card. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, drop a like and subscribe. And you can click on the screen to watch more videos. Peace out.